debate. Here he comes, the Mandingo, Mitch O'Halloran. You talk about living legends of Australian kickboxing. Mitch O'Halloran has been fighting for over 20 years. He has taken on and defeated all the big names in the Oceania. And the man originally from Papua New Guinea, of course based out of Queensland, Australia, with his trainer Jimmy Cass from Team Valhalla, the old dog. Has he got a few new tricks for big Pola Mataele here tonight? Last time out in New Zealand, Mitch O'Halloran taking care of business against Mataele. What's he got for Pola?
And his opponent, making his way through the red gate, New Zealand's Pola Mataele!
Fastest rising, most marketable commodity in the world of K1, being groomed as the next big thing. I like to call him the Cassius Clay of kickboxing. You also know him as the Tonga Tornado, Pola Mataele. What a man monster he is. 6'7", 115 kilos of muscular monstrosity.
Mate, you may call him Cassius Clay, I just call him Sir. He is a big, big man. As you know, I had a lot to do with him last year, his first year in K1 as a trainer. He's moved this year. He's working with Andre Heitz and Alexei Ignashov's trainer, so it'll be interesting to see how he has adapted the Thai-style training of the Red Scorpion to his boxing game.
3-minute rounds with extension rounds applied in case of a draw. And now, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Valhalla Gym, he stands at 6 feet,
the tail
1
of the tape here on Pola Mataele. Mitch O'Halloran, huge height advantage to Mitch O'Halloran. Look at the 15-centimetre height advantage there to Pola Mataele. A 15-kilo weight advantage to back that up. And of course, O'Halloran 28 KOs, but Pola Mataele has ended almost all of his fights in K1 and boxing by KO.
17 losses and 4 draws, with 28 big wins coming by way of KO. Introducing Mitch Mandingo O'Halloran.
There we have Kerry Woodham and her husband there enjoying the K1.
And his opponent fighting out of the red corner.
Kerry studies a little bit of martial arts herself. Studies Taekwondo, and here's the big fella, Pola Mataele.
6'7" tall and weighing in at a ready 115 kilograms. He is the former New Zealand amateur super heavyweight champion with an unblemished record of 9 professional fights, 7 coming by way of KO. Introducing Pola, the Tonga Tornado,
ringside with her partner Dane.
And you can see sitting behind her was the powerhouse Andrew Peck. What an ovation here for the Polar Bear, Mataele. Third man in centre ring will be Colin Smith, and he is a man-mountain, the tower of power, Pola Mataele. Andre Heitz in his corner. And let's listen into the final instructions.
All right, gentlemen, obey my instructions at all times. When I say break, you step back. When I say box, you can continue. In the event of a knockdown, go straight to the neutral corner so I can start the count. 1 strike, release, guys, with the knees. Got it? 1 strike, release, touch gloves, come back out at the sound of the bell.
This fight brought to you by Run Sportswear. Pola Mataele, 6'7", what a monster. When he was young, Mike, his mum used to tell him to keep his head out of the clouds, but the poor guy couldn't help it. At least he was always the first to know when it rained. Pola Mataele here, the boxer against big Mitch O'Halloran, and you can bet that O'Halloran's going to attack the legs relentlessly here of Mataele. That'll be the game plan.
You see a little inside check there, followed with the right hand, and already the overhand right, the height advantage. Oh, nice combination there from Mataele, he's just got to watch not getting too loose when he goes to grapple on with the knee, because O'Hallow can punch.
Beautiful turning hook there from Mitch O'Hallow, who is a former Queensland heavyweight boxing champion, and only a slip in centre ring, but good signs there from Mataele, going downstairs with a leg kick. Former member of Team Tua, David Tua, ringside here for this one, and a tagging right hand there from the Tongan Tornado, Mataele. Weaves beautifully under the left hook, turns around Big Mitch, knee to the breadbasket of O'Hallow.
Mataele just looking a little off balance, but he goes inside. That's nice with the jab, then low leg kick, following up with the left hook right hand.
Ooh, straight right hand, smack bang on the orbital bone there from Mataele. Checks the low kick, good 1-2 upstairs.
Like to see him go downstairs to the body now. O'Hallow's...
Oh, straight right hand, shot there. Big Mitch is going to go down. Big Mitch is going to go down. He's on rubber leg straight. Mitch O'Hallow is worn more leather than the Third Reich, and somehow he is still standing.
He is a tough man, Mitch O'Hallow. He won't go down just for anything, but there we saw the power of the polar bear, Mataele. He does have to be careful, though. Mitch O'Hallow, nice work to the body there and follow up with the low kick. Mitch O'Hallow is a sly old dog.
Here comes Mataele, the big kibosh! The big kibosh! The high knee! Mitch O'Hallow in a world of hurt! Mataele all over him! O'Hallow taking more hits than a pinata! O'Hallow, the outside thigh kick, but can he stop the Tongan Tornado?
Yeah, O'Hallow just fighting back and talking to him in his ear, saying, trying to get inside the young fighter's head. Ripping body shot with the left hand there from Mataele.
Mataele all over him like pimples on a teenager. Here in the opening round, big right hand. Mitch O'Hallow on rubber legs again. He could be ready to take a trip down the boulevard of broken dreams. And Colin Smith applies a standing count.
Mataele has to go to the neutral corner. Colin Smith hasn't noticed that. He doesn't have to start the count. Just like Mataele working really well and in combination, combining the knees, hands and feet. But O'Hallow, man, he's a tough boy.
O'Hallow's worn more leather than Mike Angove on a Saturday night on the town, and O'Hallow again taking a straight right hand to the jaw. Big outside thigh kick from the Tongan Tornado. Another one from Mataele. O'Hallow really has no answers for the sheer size and brute power of Pola Mataele. Body shots now from Mataele into clean right hand. Colin Smith moves in. Isn't that the third?
Is that the third count of the round? That has to be a stoppage.
That'll be game over. It's good. No, a 3 knockdown roll. Folks, that is why Pola Mataele is the fastest rising star in the world of K1.
What a great fight and a huge step up in class from Mataele. He really turned on the power and he showed us how far he has come underneath his new trainer, Andre Hydron.
Well, here's how it went down. The big right hands from Pola Mataele, then to the body of the man Dingo, almost spilling through the ropes, and he was all over him like a rash.
And really working upstairs and down, great combinations, followed up with the knee, good choice of options there. And the jumping knee again to finish off O'Hallow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner with 1 second left in the first round. Your winner by KO, Pola, the Tongan Tornado, Mataele.
Well, what an ovation for Pola Mataele, an absolute monster, and he will be a force to be reckoned with in the world of K1, folks. Continues his undefeated streak.
I'm with Pola Mataele. Pola, from the opening bell, you went in there, you're fighting against a guy with almost 70 fights, and you look like the professional who'd been in there forever. How was that?
It was great, you know. I respect Mitch O'Hallow, a very experienced fighter. Give me this opportunity, so, you know, I just went there, did my thing. So just gave it a hit. I know I was experienced, but I was more hungry than he was.
Did you feel, were you confused when the ref went in for that third time to count? Did you know it was up?
No, I was happy to continue, you know, because I was knocking everyone down. I never got up, but Mitch, he was a tough guy. He stood up, so.
Paula, you're touted as one of the next big things in the sport. Do you like having that added pressure on your shoulder?
No, not really. You know, there's a lot of good fighters out there. You know, I'm just one of those ones that shined out. So, yeah.
Well, I think you'll have a lot of fans. We look forward to seeing you.
Thank you.